Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Jacob. In this video, I want to share with you how I was able to get paid $100,000 and got given a diamond ring to do my first business speaking gig. Before we dive into that, if you're new to the channel, I would invite you to click that big red button and subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss a single video. And if at any point throughout this video you feel like you're getting some value, smash that like button. It really helps get this video out to more people and it helps me grow the channel so that we can help more people out with this content. So I'm going to roll the intro and then we're going to dive right into the content. Let's dive right into it. So how exactly did I get paid $100K and given a diamond ring to do my first ever business speaking gig? So when I got into this space, affiliate marketing, online business kind of space a few years back, I was always really pumped to do some kind of speaking. Like I'd done a little bit of it in the past, not really much, but I always wanted to be able to get up on stage and just share my knowledge, share what I knew with people to a room, answer questions, kind of interact and just have fun. That to me seemed like an awesome thing to do. So I'd always been looking for an opportunity to do that. And back in about August 2018, I won the ClickFunnels Dream Car. And that had been my goal since I started affiliate marketing back in early 2017. And after that point, I was at kind of a decision point in my business and I was like, all right, I've got to decide, do I want to keep doing that or do I want to do something a little bit different, find a new challenge? I'd always been interested in high ticket affiliate marketing. So I went about doing some research and I came across another company that I'd seen before and I joined earlier and I'd kind of dabbled in it. I just hadn't had enough time to commit to it fully and I was so focused on that. So I came back to that company again and that company was called Legendary Marketer. And then I went all in on that and I said to one of my good friends, I said, look, mate, this is my goal. I want to hit their 100K club, then you make good money, they give you a diamond ring, and I want to speak at their mastermind in May. And so this was around August, September 2018, and their mastermind was in May 2019, so earlier this year. I said to him, I said, dude, this is my goal. And then I went about making that happen. And it was a grind, it was a hustle. I used a ton of different strategies to make it happen. But ultimately, I hit that goal. And then in May this year, I got to travel from Australia, where I live, over to Orlando. Got to go to the Mastermind, which was amazing. It was a 3-day event in this ridiculous house in Orlando with a group of like 25, 30 like-minded entrepreneurs all talking about affiliate marketing, online business, entrepreneurship. Got to meet Dave Sharp, who's the founder, who's done like $250 million online. So I got to pick his brain, ask him questions for a few days and just hang out in an awesome environment. And then I got to do my presentation as well. Plus Dave gave me the diamond ring for hitting their platinum club, which is $100K in affiliate commission. And there was no guarantees in any way that, you know, if I hit that income goal that I'd get to speak or anything like that. I set it as a goal, not really something that was in my control. I just knew if I put my best foot forward and was able to show the guys at the company what I was able to do, that the opportunity might come up. And thankfully enough, in early 2019, a few months before the event, they reached out and they said, hey, Jacob, would you like to speak? And I was like, yes, you know, this is what I've been wanting to do. So I jumped at the opportunity, started putting together some slides. And so the presentation went for about an hour. And what I focused on, I spent a lot of time thinking about what can I talk to this room about. There was a lot of beginners in the room, a lot of people trying to get started in online business. And I wanted to do something that would give them actionable strategies to walk away with and would give them a path that they can follow to go from where they are now, just getting started, to hitting their first 6 figures. And so what I did was I put together a bit of a timeline of the path that I'd been down, and I kind of broke it up into 3 phases. I broke it up into the initial phase while I was working full-time in America. Then I came back to Australia and I was juggling full-time, but I was starting to scale things with kind of some paid ads. And then the last piece, which is kind of where I am now, which is going full-time. And the reason I did it that way was because I knew there'd be people in the room that would be in each of those different phases. And I wanted to talk through what I experienced, problems that I faced, things that I found, things that happened, and then how I overcame them. That seemed to get a really good response. People liked that approach, and I think a lot of people got value from it because different people in the room were at different phases and they were going, oh, you know, I've experienced that or I've noticed that. And then I included some strategies that they could overcome it. And then they also had a plan and go, all right, well, once I've done this, then I'm going to tackle these things. And this is how, you know, Jacob did it. And so they got value from knowing what might be coming over the horizon and how they can approach it. You know, all in all, it was an amazing experience. And what I thought it would do was scratch an itch for wanting to speak, but all it did was kind of light a fire under my ass a little bit more. And now I just want to do it more and more because it's so awesome when you stand up in front of a room and you can see people, you know, nodding and having breakthroughs while you're talking to them, and you can answer questions in real time. And there's nothing like that face-to-face. Video is good, but when you get in a room with someone and you can talk to them directly, you can answer their questions directly, it's just so much more powerful. And I'm going to do other videos on this. If you're struggling to get the results that you want online and you haven't attended any events, you haven't invested in any masterminds, or you know, you haven't really left your computer, I would highly encourage you to do that, because when I started doing that, I saw massive results. Funnel Hacking Live, this mastermind, hosting my own event. When you get out of your office and you start to talk to people who are in the industry, who understand, especially people who are ahead of you and you want to catch up to them or you want to achieve what they've done, it is the best way to fast track your results. If you feel like you've stagnated a bit, think about doing that. Think about what events are coming up. Think about what events are nearby. Find a mastermind that you can join, where you're going to get out of your house. You're going to go experience something different. You're going to meet like-minded people who understand what you're going through, and you can talk to them. It is such a powerful environment to make progress. Everyone leaves those events so energized and so pumped up, and the legendary events are every 3 to 4 months. So they're actually regular enough that you can kind of ride the wave of momentum from event to event. You'll go to an event for 3 days, you'll leave with new strategies, new motivation, new clarity, and then you can go and implement that for like 3 to 4 months. You've got another one coming up. Kind of do it all again. You can talk to people again. The same people come along. You can reset on anything that you might have dropped off on. You can discuss what worked, what hasn't worked. You know, you can pick the brain of the person hosting it. There's such a great way to stay accountable, to stay excited, to grow your network, to maybe get the opportunity to speak, to make more money, and just to build the business that you want to build in the fastest way possible. So I think the key takeaways from this video are, I wanted to share that little story. I wanted to share the story of how I was able to get my first speaking gig. And if you're in that boat and you want to do that, I think the best way that you can do it is just try and have an impact on somebody else's business. So for me, it was an affiliate. I sent them a lot of business. They made a lot of money. I contributed a bit to their community. I jumped on and did an interview, shared some of my strategies, all that kind of stuff. And they recognized me as someone that they'd be happy to have on to speak. And so if you are trying to get started, you do have a desire to speak, I would say find a company that you want to work with and then try and give as much to them as possible and align it with your business in that way. That's going to be a good way to do it. And then the second lesson, which I kind of just spoke about there at the end, is if you feel like you're stagnated and you're struggling just sitting in front of your computer all day, scrolling on Facebook or grinding out videos or blog posts or whatever, spend a bit of money if you can afford it and invest in events, getting out of your office, getting out of your study, meeting people who are like-minded. And I promise you, if you do that, it's going to have a massive positive ROI. Are they all cheap? No. Are they worth it? Absolutely. So if you've got the means to do it, if you're serious about making this work, I would highly recommend that you invest in either a mastermind or at the very least getting out to an event like Funnel Hacking Live or Traffic and Conversions or something like that, where you're going to meet, or 10X Growth Con, where you're going to meet a ton of people who are in the same boat as you. Because if you spend your whole time in your office, especially if you're new to this, you probably don't appreciate how many people are going through the same things that you're going through, how many people are struggling, how many people are on this same roller coaster. And when you get out of your office and you realize that and you meet people, it's going to give you a renewed vigor, motivation, energy to go and tackle this. And it's going to give you new strategies as well. It's not just the strategic, it's the mindset, it's growing your network. There's just so many benefits. I wish I could just get everybody involved in events as soon as possible. I think some people who are getting started think that, oh, that's something I can do down the track. Like, it's not necessary. I'm just a beginner. But I'm telling you, if you're serious about this and the opportunity comes up where you go proactively find it, it will have a massive impact on your business and it will put you head and shoulders above your competition. That's all I got for you in this video. I just wanted to share the little story and then just also segue there into the benefits of getting out of your office and attending live events. It's a topic I'm going to talk more and more about on this channel because I believe it is really important, both from a strategic perspective and also from a mindset and a motivation perspective, that you do that as soon as possible in your business, because so many people sit on the sidelines and wait. And I think it is really something that can short circuit spinning your wheels to begin with and expedite how fast you get your results. So hopefully you found this video helpful, valuable, or mildly entertaining at the very least. If you did, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.